Assalamu alaikum, welcome back. This is the second video of the remaining code or code which I was implemented before starting this series. In this lecture I will explain you the code of home page, how I will make home page dynamic. I will show you the back end of that one. Before that I have to show you the seeders, all factories, how I implement factories data or create fake data using factories. So start from additional services factory. You have to view the code. From here I'm going to generate or fake IDs on the basis of services ID. Okay, the name, description, price, same as banner. For banner I create a sentence. For title, subtitle also sentence, and image. For create a image with the name of banner, start from 0 and between 1 to 3, and the extension is jpg. And also creating a URL, and here is the faker random element active or inactive. Same as blog, you have to create factory during model. How you can do it I will show you. For example, if you are creating the model of blog and table, then how you will create factory as well. PHP artisan make model blog m model blog m for migration, f for factory. This command will create 3 files, one for model, second for the migration, and third f for factory. Using this command line you can create all the models which I explain and show you in my last lecture, and migrations and factory as well. Here I will showing you the factory data. How will I create data for each table using factory? You have to copy it and paste, copy it and type it same code lines in your factories. This is the booking item detail, this is the category factory detail, chat data. Because of that our chat will only containing the user ID and service provider ID. Country, coupons, you have to not use this. Because of that, or not use admin type, it should be the ADM, and here is should be the when, and here is the currency factory which I am not create. Because of that, for currency I use seeder rather than factory. Home page factory, home page sections factory. Also use seeder for language, not the factory. Message factories, it will contain three informations: chat ID which holds the user ID and the provider ID. Second table was the message ID which contains the chat ID, user ID, and the content. Because here is the mobile app detail where it contains title, subtitle, image, QR code, Apple and Google URL. Offer factory, title, description, offer ping. uh, Offer table will use this one. Here is the title, this is the description, and background was the image which we are used. Okay, and package factory packages are these one. Second and third, it should be primary, can be free, the standard, whatever you name you want to use, you can use it according to your requirements. Package purchase detail, where it contains user id, package id, and purchase date. Page factory will contain name, title, description. This is the partner factory, contains two parameters, title and images. Payment factory contains 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 parameter with the type, name, API URL, merchant ID, hash, password, and status. Type like Jazz Cache, Stripe, or type maybe it active, or it live, or it demo, or test, whatever type you want to describe, you can use according to your requirements. We use two types, live or live or demo. Demo will show the demo data or demo detail of the payment methods. Name will explain the payment method like Jazz, Cash, Easy Paisa, Stripe, Bank, other, PayPal, etc. etc. Review will contain user ID, service ID, rating, and components. SEO, service ID, meta keywords, description. Service availability will contain service ID, day, time from, time to, and status. Service factory contain title, slug, price, description, image, service type, ID, country IDs, category ID, subcategory ID, user ID, status, active, position, etc, etc, etc. Service type should contain only the name, online, remote, on, outside, hotel. Okay. Service view, use service ID, the service was viewed, user ID, who viewed, click, boolean, yes or no. Okay. Setting contains app name, logo, footer, fav icon, address, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, mobile, WhatsApp, email. Subcategory contains category ID, name, slug. Transaction contains user ID, provider ID, booking ID, payment method, total, status, and you can add here. Because of that, payment status included after the payment after the transaction factory, that's why it's not here, or by default we are using payment status is pending, so that's why you don't need to add it here, or maybe I also added, so don't worry. User factory, where username, username, or it should be slug type, unique, and email, mobile, verification, etc, etc. And here is the user package detail, means which package user buy. Suppose package user ID, package ID, purchase date, or expiry date, etc, etc, etc. This is how you can create factories. Here is the seeders, currency seeder. You can create one seeder and copy it thousands of times, but every copy should contain different name, not the same name, and symbol as well. You can create it and paste it thousand of time as you want to, as you want to show currency in your applications. After that, I'm also use a language seeder. Here is the detail of language seeder. You have to same technique you can apply on this as well. Create one and paste it 10 time or 20 time, each time you have to change the abbreviation, local name and native and app name as well. So this way you can create seeders data many times. Here is the database seeders. For admin I'm going to use this seeder where it name should be admin, administrator, email admin.@gmail, mobile number this one, and you type is adm, and the remaining is part in this, and this is the other seeders factories which I am calling in my seeders. And after that you have to run seeders by typing this command php artisan migrate fresh and seed alphan seed. This way you can store or generate fake data in your table. This is the about factories and seeder, how I will generate fake data in my application. Now I will show you the home page backend code first, then we will move toward the front end side. Here we have to go first home page component. First of all you have to import layout and attach layout. This is the public mount function for the search query and location. uh, this one, this search, okay. And after that I'm using try and catch section. If there is some error or any kind of error, it will show us the exception, otherwise it will show us the code. So start from beginning. Here is this section home page section where status is active, ordered by position. What it will do, it will get the data of home page section where status is active and order the data according to the position of the sections. Okay, suppose order by data means a section A contain position 1, it will show the position 1 data first, then second position data, when third, fourth and fifth, so on. Second was for the banners where I got banners status active and get. Third one the categories where I'm giving limit, or you can use take instead of limit. It both code will give us 8 categories. Same as featured services. For featured services we are performing 3 conditions where status is active, approved, yes, and featured is featured in random order, get. We are not putting any limit or condition to get how many numbers of featured categories. After that top services where active, approved and featured is top, same as we are not giving any random condition. In popular services, status active, approved, yes in random order, 8 get featured. We are not giving any featured condition in popular services. After that packages, we are getting our packages by order by ID in ascending form and take 3 packages. After that user reviews in random order and getting 8 reviews, same as blog, getting 3 blogs. Offer where status is active and first, and partner where status active and first. Mobile applications where status active and return 1. Okay, after that I am here passing all the variables which we use here. Okay, and After that, here is the exception, which where exception will show us the error message in case of any error. To how I will show these data arrays data in our application home page. Now we are going to move our home page livewire web, and where is our here is our home page. In our home page, first of all, I am checking and showing all the sections. This one I am using this array where section as section. If section name is equal to web banner, it will show this one, else if this one. Because of that, the name we are saving in our sections are the same. The components I create for these sections. Here is the web banner. I will show you my web banner components web banner. Here in this banner, where is our livewire home page. Here is our home page banner. Here I am passing the banners array on the keyword of banner, same as you pass the banner. What it will do, the banners array was passes to this component. Here I am using banners using for else condition, where we are showing the banners. Here we are showing the banner, and in else condition, if if banner is empty, it will show this banner rather than the showing nothing. And here we are showing the title and subtitle of banners using for else against. And here I am using, if the key is less than 1, then it will show the banner and subtitle as, and if and empty world. Because of that, here I will explain you why I am using if condition if key is less than 1. Because of that, the title and the subtitle, this one and this one, will remain same for each banner. This will not change, this will remain same. So that's why I'm using first. Okay, same as you can show in your banner. And for search by the services and location, I am passing wire model search query and search location, which in which our mount function I already explained you. This type is request only fillable. Okay, this fill request only search and query, not for other things. So that's why I will use it here. Okay, this is the banner from in which a banner section front end. And after that, the second section of our home page is web categories, web featured categories. Now I will show you the web featured categories. In this section, we are first passing the categories route to view all. This one here we are passing the route. After that, we are Here we have to give the category category path, route category, sorry, here we have to use it, slug. Here we are passing category slug and completed this remaining href in our code. After that, currently the images were not showing, so that because of that we are change the directory of the category image. Here we are using category and here as well we are using for else, not for each. If category is empty, then it will show the dummy data. Okay, so we have to refresh. Here it will showing the images and not showing the overlay image. Why it not showing the overlay images? We have to first local open my php admin, where I will see the name of the overlay images, then I will also move them as well in category. So where is our inertia app categories? It's service jpg service 01347. Okay, uh, here we have to go in our code, image directories, and here assets, images, service provider, okay. For overlay we have to show it and will display. Here we have to pass it services slash default slash. Okay, one thing we have also checked in our category is there we are saving overlay images anywhere? No. And here in my overlay image 207 and 005 15 207 207 jpg. Okay, control C or we have to control X, assets, images and services, and default. I have to paste them in here. And after that, one thing more I have to change in my admin categories. First of all, I have to move backend files of admin categories, add category. For overlay category, overlay, we have to save it here, services slash default. Okay. Why it not still showing? Okay, because of that our first category name as well 950 category 950 as well, we have to move it in our services default folder. Now it will show us the as well. Now we can, when click on this, it will show us the services against this category as well. So after that, what we have to do is we have to see featured services component, featured services component. Here is the featured services component where we are showing the featured services, and here we are going to show slash default. Okay, and here in featured service we are using for else, and if the services featured services not exist means 0 or null, it will show the dummy data. Here we are showing the service detail route to show the service detail. Here we are showing the image. Here we are showing the category slug name, slug rather than the name we have to use here slug as well. So this is the bug which we fix it, which cause error in future. Here we are showing the services type. Here is the provider, service provider, username. Here we are showing the default image as well. Not we have to not show default service images here. We have to show only user profile rather than the service image. Here is the slug, here is the city, here is the country name, here is the reviews counting. If reviews count greater than 0, then I'm calculating the rating. And here we are showing the stars on the basis of rating. If I is less than, then it will update, and if I is less than rating, it will show fill star. Okay, you have to, we are now going to use here FAS FA. Okay, for that we have to move again on home page. Here is our featured services, now showing the images and all other details like user image, perfectly fine. Now we have to move toward next section is about top services. For that we have to move our top services component. Here is our top services component. Same method and same thing I used for top services as we use in our featured services. We have also passed address services and default directory. Here I am as well going to use FA. Okay, now our featured top services blog will also showing images and star as well. After that we are going to view our top services. After that I'm going to show you offering. Here we have to move in our offering component. Here in my offering component we are showing the image, title and description. There is a free trial. Currently we are not define it route, so that's why we are not using here. By default we are using link. After top services, this is the offer section where we are using title to display title. Here is the description, here is the image and here is the route link. After that I am going to show you work section. For work section we are going to our work component. Here is our work component. In our work component currently there is no data regarding work. Because of that we have not create any table for work. This is the how its work is the section of work. In future we also make it dynamic. When I make it dynamic I also show you the code how I do it or how I manage it. After that I'm going to show you the popular services. Here we have to move in our popular section. Here is the popular service section. Say I design it or implement it same as we implemented top services and featured services. We have to change the images path. For what is this services default. Here I'm showing you the full code. We have to make it small and here is also here I have to show this one called the FASFA. Same as I do in popular and featured services. Next section was the packages. Here I will show you the packages component. Here we are getting all three packages, not all three packages, we are getting three packages which I will show you here. First the name, second is the description. Here is the get started. Currently we are not create it route, so that's why it's showing the dummy route here. When I will implement this section I will show you. Okay, this is the our packages section of the home page. That was this. Okay, after that I have to show you the user reviews section. For user review section we have to move user or reviews sections, reviews. Here I'm showing you the reviews of the users, which was these reviews. I have to change here bi star to for here fa star. Now is the time for Maghrib prayer. After, so I'm going to end this lecture. In next lecture we will start from here and continue the view of the other remaining components of our home page, how I will manage and display the other data. So this is the end of today this lecture. May hope you like this one, and also share this lecture with your colleagues, friends and family members who attach in IT section. And this is the end, so please subscribe my channel. See you in next lecture. Till that, Allah Hafiz.